Good evening, everybody. It's your girl Lauren Reed right here on Water Ice Radio.
Yeah.
And tonight we have a very special guest, so special that we're here on a Monday night.
Exclusive!
Right?
Exclusive! You know what it is?
So we are in the building tonight at the Water Ice Radio studio with R&B singers, Philly's own Beano Frank.
Welcome to the show. Yeah.
I know, right? I keep,
More fire.
put that on my to-do list to get that sound right. I keep forgetting.
Get all them sound effects. For everything.
We are so excited to have you here in the building tonight. We have so much to cover and talk about.
Yeah.
We got some really good tracks that we want everybody to hear from you as well. And you got a really dope show coming up really soon. Yeah. So we got a lot of stuff to cover, right?
We do.
So but before we get into all of that, Jay,
pay the bills.
Let's go ahead and pay the bills. I'll let you start up. I'll let you do whoever you want.
Alright, let's do it. Shout out to Samsung Technologies. They hooked us up with all the equipment, pre and post production needs. They've been helping us out immensely over the last couple of years. So thank you so much to Samsung. Make sure you go follow them on all social media platforms, Samsung Technologies.
Yes.
We'll also do waterrights.com, your scoop to everything Philly. Make sure you sign up for the newsletter. We have a weekly newsletter. So you don't want to miss anything that's happening in Philadelphia. We're your scoop to everything Philly. Go to waterrights.com, WOODRICE.com, and check it out. We have a lot of great exclusives with Boom.
Yes. Shout out to Boom Philly.
103.9. And we got the NAP.
Yes,
Newsstand Association of Philadelphia, another partnership. They've been helping us out a lot.
Yes, if you guys are in the city and you are stopping by a newsstand, you happen to see this beautiful young lady and this handsome gentleman on their interview.
He's talking about you.
I don't mean to cut it off, but I was very, that's the first time I saw Water Rights. It was on the newsstand.
Really?
Yeah, I work for UPS, and I'm like, yo, that's cool. So then, the more I seen it, the more I would see was local ads on there. I'm like, yo, this is cool.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's newsstands everywhere in Center City.
Absolutely.
There you go.
There you go.
You
did a little plug right there, right?
Now you gotta stand under it, like.
Somebody did a video for you.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Oh, I'm definitely going to draw first time I see it.
Don't worry about it. We have.
At least an hour taking pictures and boomerang.
And it always feels good when somebody's like, hey.
Yeah. They get that DM.
And we like, oh, I think I see you at the newsstand.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
I see you. And then when you get that one, that's the best.
And then you like super humble, like, yeah, that's me. And then they walk away. You like, yes, that's
we have a rhyme. You see it? You see us?
Mom made it.
I'm on TV, Mom.
But yeah, for sure. So shout out to Nat too as well.
Yep.
All right. Also, make sure you guys are following Water Ice Radio on all social media platforms. Yeah. That's going to be on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. We're all over the place. That's WOODERICE _radio.
YouTube. Make sure you go follow us on YouTube. Subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your baby mama, your ex, everybody subscribe. We have every single video we've ever done with Water Ice. It's over 4 years of content. Please check us out, and we got more stuff coming up in 2018 and beyond.
Yes, quick shout out to all of the other podcasts on Water Ice Radio. Shout out to Mike Beano with the Flyer Guy podcast. Shout out to the Night Drop. Right.
So before we get to like the music and stuff, we want to kind of bring it back to the origins.
Of
how you got started.
Yeah, basically, so how did you get started?
How did I get started? That's a long story, but we're going to chop it down. So I started singing when I was around 12. I wanted to sing, but my mom wouldn't let me unless I was good.
I appreciate that.
So my mother was a big advocate of, if you're going to sing, you're going to be good. So she put me in the choir.
Okay.
So the choir was my vocal training because I've never had a vocal coach. It taught me how to control my voice. It taught me how to blend with harmonies and everything like that. And it gave me like some personality because you learn yourself more and more. The more you start singing, you start learning who you are.
So this is a choir at church or at school?
At church.
At church, okay.
At church. I didn't really sing at school. Like I even to this day, something like sing on the spot. Like unless I really have to, I'm like, yeah, no. Like I'm not the.
You're a true artist. You're like you need into that inspiration, you need the vibe.
Yeah. Like, so most people like I try not to. I don't want to offend anybody, but I try not to be the corny R&B dude that has to sing every time he's around.
I applaud you, sir. I applaud you. We get it. We get it, sir.
It's not a disrespectful thing, or I'm not trying to down talk him. I just hate being the guy that, oh, he's a singer, so he's going to sing for
Yeah,
him.
man.
Wait a minute.
Walk in the room.
I was just about to say that, yo. I used to date a guy who could sing, and all he did all the time, it was so annoying. It was cute at first. It was cute as shit at first, like, oh, okay, you just hit that Jodeci note, right? But then, like, after like a month, it's like, can you shut up?
Yo, and that is why, like, when I talk to like my male friends or anything, they're like, yo, man, I was trying to sing. I be singing all the time. I said, you say that?
Yeah, that was me.
Exactly. I remember any woman that I've dealt with who would be like, yo, he got annoying after a while. You do it sometimes, not even paying attention, like the radio one uses and your own versatile. She's like, can I listen to the song?
Yeah, get off technical. You used to rank when he went from the one octave to the other octave.
And it's like you speaking a whole nother language.
Yeah.
They just in there like, I just like the song.
Yeah,
So,
right, exactly.
but yeah, so that was where I started. It was in church, grew more into like high school. Sports was my first love. So music actually wasn't what I wanted to do. So senior year of high school, my guidance counselor was a lady by the name of Miss Brown. She signed me up without even talking to me for some talent show on like 106 Park. So I was like, cool. So we went on. That was my first time like singing ever on live television, and I won. So that's when I'm like, all right, maybe I can do this.
Yeah.
The girls like it.
Yeah.
Now I'm about to show my age. This is Terrence J.
No.
Park, or is this free and
Terrence J.
Terrence J. Okay, I'm about to like,
You ain't that old. You ain't that old.
So I was like,
I remember that era.
Yeah. So it was like, yeah, that's when I'm like, maybe I could do this. And it was, so when you go up to the 106 Park, it's like a bunch of people. So it was some people from my high school, but it was people from like New York, Baltimore, everything. And everybody went crazy like, maybe I can do this a little bit. And then the girls like, so most of the
girls,
so,
check.
Started singing there. Still wasn't really my love. I still wanted to play football, so I went to like a small junior college for to play football. But as going through that process, like my cousin, my family, they was like, you really should start doing talent shows. So they started putting me in talent shows, and I would always win. So then it became like a love. Like, all right, football isn't working out, so I should sing. Like, this has been something that I wanted to do. I've been doing since I was a kid. Started getting to singing, started running talent shows, and just started making a name around my city, going on different open mics and things. I wasn't good when I first started open mics. I would forget the words. I would be nervous. The band would be perform with a live band.
Starting over,
extremely intimidating.
Right.
So I remember the first open mic I went to. I can't remember the name of it, but I remember where it was. It was on 56 in Baltimore. The place burned down now, but I remember I think it was Selena Carrera. She was hosting it. I can't remember what the band was. Yeah, Selena Carrera, she was hosting it. I was like so young in there. I'm like, yo, I don't know what I'm doing. But I tried.
Yeah.
Wasn't that good, but it got my feet wet, and I was kind of a determined person, so I'm like, I'm gonna get good. So started going around more open mics, and then winning talent shows. Then my family started like, yo, you should start doing old shows. So I started getting booked for shows and things of that nature. Here we are today.
It's almost like a comedian when they're first starting off. You don't really know what your angle is or whatever. You kind of go on these stand-up, these open mics, and you bomb. There's like 3 people in the stands. Like you're playing to nobody. There's always a heckler, but that's how you build your skin, right? Your tough skin and your craft. I think that's
my tough skin actually came from my family. My family is
I'm glad you said that because my next question was going to be, you talk a lot about family, so I guess you already answered this question. Talk about your support system, like how important
is amazing. My support system is amazing, from my family to my friends to the city of Philadelphia.
Nice. And how important is that, especially what you're doing?
That is the biggest thing. Like, people don't understand. When I tweet or when I'm Instagramming, and people always say, like, you thinking the city, you thinking that. I was like, yo, because without y'all, I wouldn't be doing this.
Correct.
Right.
My shows wouldn't be packed. My events wouldn't be packed. People wouldn't be stopping me on the street. My music wouldn't be number 4 on iTunes. Like, I'll be totally honest. When that happened, number 4 R&B charts on iTunes, I praised Philadelphia because that's where I'm known.
Yeah.
Right.
Philly did that. Like, I do have some supporters in DC and New York, like in those other cities, but I know predominantly
the core
was Philadelphia. Like, I had gotten so many DMs and tweets of people showing me their pre-orders, showing me they're going to buy it, and then it continued to grow. And the way Philadelphia received it, that's a part of my support system. Like
I like how you said your mom said, "Well, if you're gonna sing, you're gonna be good." It was almost like no participation ribbons.
no,
Like
my family does not do participation.
Correct. Yeah.
And it groomed all of us. Like all of us. Me, I'm into singing. My sister, she's into singing and dancing. My cousins, they were star athletes. My cousin Sean actually made it over to the NFL, played for the Eagles for a while. After he stopped on the Eagles, he played for the Philadelphia Soul Board, like the first 2 championships.
Right.
Philadelphia Soul Board. My cousin's a videographer. We're all very hard on each other, but we're all very hard on each other because we all want each other to be great.
I love it's like a natural competitiveness too.
Yeah, it is. But it's no competition.
Right. It's kind of like a motivating thing.
Yeah,
like you see, it's like, oh, sister got this. All right, I
gotta go hard.
Yeah.
It's more of a motivating thing, and we all support each other.
Mm-hmm.
So. Number 4 on iTunes. Talk to me about
Yeah,
that very moment. Like you remember
the very moment that I was at work. I was at work, and my manager Aubrey, he FaceTimed me. So I'm like trying to. Now, mind you, I work for UPS.
Yeah.
So I'm moving boxes and everything like that. And every time when he FaceTimes you, it's something important.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, so I'm working. He like, yo, bro, do you see this? We can't cut you.
Yeah.
He like, yo, bro, do you see this shit? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm at work. Like, I'm legit not watching my phone or anything like that. He like, look. He put his phone towards the computer screen.
Yeah.
I said, wait, what? I said, wait, what? He said, yo, little nigga, you number 4? I said, you lying, dog. I said, I'm gonna call you back. Get up on him, go check the charts on my phone for myself. So I'm like, oh shit. Like, I get stuck for a second. I was in shock.
He's like, I quit.
My 2 hour notice.
I wish I could have, but I stopped everything I was doing at work, and I was in shock, and I let out like at work, just a big ass scream. And everybody like, yo,
You heard?
So I called my mom immediately, called my cousin, sent the screenshot to everybody, and then I posted it on social media, and everybody went nuts. So it was just a shocking moment. Like, how did you feel? I was in shock because nobody really knew that was coming.
That's iTunes R&B, like American charts, like all of America, all of the world, like whatever's R&B at that.
Whatever is R&B.
That's wild. That's wild.
Wow. Like when I looked at the chart, I think Khaled was number 1, SZA was number 2, Miguel was number 3.
I'm sorry.
Those are like the hottest 3 R&B artists right now.
I was right above Chris Brown.
What? Oh my god!
I'm sitting here excited for you.
Yeah, that's exciting. You're like, that's literally like the 5 hottest R&B artists in the world.
I'm going straight for that blue check.
Right?
I wasn't even worried about the blue check. I was just extremely grateful and thankful for everything that's been happening.
Wow.
Recording this project and putting it out was a trying process. Like, we all believe in each other, but I'm a very big believer in God, so I was just worrying, like, yo, how's it going to be received?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are people going to like it? Are people just going to, like, buy it because they support me?
Mm-hmm.
But then the response came, and then it wasn't even 24 hours when it happened. Like, the project dropped 12 a.m. on January 15th. I wasn't even done work, so by 6:30 that night, I was number 4 on iTunes. And 2 days later, I only had dropped to number 6. And I was like, yo, this is insane. Like, I was like just sitting there like, all right, what do I gotta do next to keep this rolling?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I didn't even get a chance to enjoy it. To this day, I still haven't really enjoyed it because I'm like, all right, I gotta keep the ball rolling. What do I gotta do now?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. But it felt good, and the support of the city just was like, they were as excited as I was. So I was excited that they were excited.
I mean, if that ain't motivation,
I don't know what I'm going to say. So on that note, what we're going to do right now is go to a quick break to listen to your next song off the project called What My Ex Do.
Hey.
And I have other reasons why I love this song, but the first reason is that you sampled one of my favorite R&B.
The best
group.
R&B group ever.
And one of my favorite songs, which is Mid Condition.
Yes.
Breaking My Heart / Pretty Brown Eyes. But the first thing he said when I played it, he was like, wait a minute, is that Pretty Brown Eyes? I was like, yeah, just wait.
They're like the last like R&B band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're like the last one.
They're still out here
touring. Yeah.
Touring.
I love
Yeah.
that.
First time I ever got to see them live was in North Philadelphia at like a festival, and it wasn't even packed. Like, people didn't know they were there.
Wow.
But then when he started playing, it got so crowded.
Got crazy.
People just started coming out. Like,
Oh, I know that song.
yeah. I'm really watching Stokely right
Yeah,
now.
right. I got to shout out to my dad for putting me on when I was a kid to this.
Yo, same thing with me.
Yeah, he loved them. He loved them.
Make that shit dope. Alright, so let's get into this song real quick. What My Ex Do, Beano French, right here on the Lauren Reed Live Show on What Ice Radio. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
And we are back, everybody, and that was What My Ex Do by Beano French with that lovely
I love the
sample.
intro. It's a hey big game. That's some shit that we say like I'm like
No,
joking.
that was a girl.
Yeah.
So that was my question coming back from the song. I was gonna say I love this song because it's like super relatable for a guy because I'm sure that's something that you guys go through. The ex always slides through like what's up, and from a female perspective, just keeping it honest, ladies, don't hate me, but we definitely do. You always got that one person you know you can always hit up that's still gonna come through regardless. And that's exactly how we approach it. Hey big head, what's up?
Hey big head.
What you doing?
Do you with that song? Because like we talked about Mint Condition, I'm a big fan too.
Yeah.
Probably not the biggest fan as you are, but I'm a big fan of the music, especially that song when you hear the first 8-16 bar. Yeah. You know what it is.
Exactly what's about to happen.
So, like, did you feel like any pressure to do a song like that, or another song that we have coming up too? Because people know that song.
Yeah, I didn't feel pressure, but I just wanted it to be a good song.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that song with the same person that did Monday Morning. Her name was Stephanie Chambers.
Okay.
And we just talked about like she came to the concert like, "What's my ex do?" And we was like, "All right, yo, that's it's risky, but it could work."
And it's honest.
Yeah, it's very honest. So I felt pressure only because I'm probably one of the biggest Mint Condition fans, and that's legit my favorite Mint Condition song of all time. So that was about it. But once we started getting into the record and started coming together, I'm like, yo, we might got something. This feels good, and it's very relatable, and it would happy. We all do.
Right. I love it. So you talk a lot about before we talk about your show coming up March 18th. You've talked about twice about someone that you've done the song with a writer with you. Her name is Stephanie Chambers. So does it help when you're writing love songs to write a love song and with the help of a woman to get their perspective on it?
I definitely think so, because as an R&B singer, 9 times out of 10 we're making music for the woman.
Right.
So sitting down with a woman and getting how they feel and some of the things how y'all would word it, they can help us.
Okay.
So I definitely appreciate that. I think it's not even appreciate, but I think it's very smart to collab with a female writer when you're writing music for women. Not saying men can't write women music.
So I asked you that question specifically because I'm a huge R&B fan, and we talk about this all the time that I'm more 80s, 90s, some 2000s, some, right?
Yeah.
But I think that when I heard you, it was like, okay, this is like bringing R&B back a little bit because I think there's a lost cause right now because what they are thinking is R&B and what they're singing about
it's a lot of hybrid. It's a lot of fusion of different things. Like,
I mean, like we talked about Tory Lanez a little bit. You know what I mean? And I don't really consider "Say It" an R&B song. The one like his hit single or whatever, right? Because are you for me? Are you a rapper? Are you a singer? While I like Bryson Tiller, it's the same thing. Like, are you rapping to me? Are you singing to me? I'm not sure. Like, I just want someone to sing to me. Even our core R&B, like Chris is doing a lot of rapping now. Trey kind of switched over and doing a lot of that. Like, where are the ones who just want to sing R&B?
I mean, it's. I don't want to say coming back. I don't feel like R&B really went anywhere. It just wasn't pushed to the forefront.
Okay.
Like I said, it was more of the hybrid artists because a lot of people, Drake, for instance, like he was rapping but started singing, so people started singing and putting their rapping into it. And don't get me wrong, I like a lot of those artists. Like I like Tiller, I like Black.
I like Black.
Yeah, I like Tiller, I like Black. Tory Lanez, he's cool. I haven't listened to. I haven't really like.
He just dropped a project, I think.
Yeah, like he's cool, but I'm like you are. I like singers. Like right now, I'm into heavy Daniel Caesar.
Oh, love him.
He's probably like my favorite artist right now.
Save that for a second. I have a question about around that. Let's talk about.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I feel like you're part of that wave. Like you named the top 5 R&B, like SZA, Khalid, Miguel, yourself. I feel like that's like kind of where R&B is right now.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to just kind of the pure genre. But I think with that, all that being said, you got a co-writer with Stephanie. You love Mint Condition. Like, can we see a collaboration?
Oh, with Stephanie?
No, with Mint Condition.
What? Yo,
Like, can you imagine like you with them and like having girls singing your songs and shit? Like that'd be lit.
If Stokely and those guys reached out to me, I wouldn't even know what to do.
I think you need to tag him with a couple.
When we go hard and next, because I feel like I'm not. Oh yeah, I think Will Maxley gonna be the next single. So I just gave it one right exclusive.
Hey.
But yeah, I'll definitely be tagging them.
I mean, I know they be performing at Essence festivals and shit. Yeah, I mean,
like a little remix.
Yeah.
Little remix.
A live remix.
That would be everything.
That would be.
Little
I'm just saying, you put out in the universe.
Individual.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
That's
And my thing is like they could use like not use but like having you like reference them could kind of get them another like shine in this new era.
I agree because to this day I feel like Mint Condition still has yet to get their just due.
Right. I 100% agree. 100% agree.
So let's transition into March 18th.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So you have a huge show coming up right here in your hometown in Cuda.
Yeah.
So what do you want the people to know about the show? How did it come together?
The show came together with it started as a tweet that I tweeted out about last September. I tweeted, hey, does anyone have a plug at Crooner? Because I think I could do something special there. Now, I totally forgot about this tweet until the person that I'm doing the concert with, which is he's a promoter, but I went to high school with him, a great friend of mine by the name of Ed Brown. He has Eclectic Spark, that's his promotional thing. He does concerts, like live music and things like that.
Okay.
So, tweeted it out.
We're gonna need that plug.
Eclectic Spark. So he came to me and said, I did a show with Ed earlier 2017. So he just was talking. He just said, yo, bro, I want to do a show with you. So I did the show. Talked about. He said, when a project comes, and Ed has been one of my supporters since I started making a name for myself in the scene. So we always been cool. Like I said, we were cool in high school. So a couple months passed. I dropped a project. Dropped the Just Beano project. So I'm like, I always like we were talking earlier, just speaking into existence.
Right.
I spoken into existence. I wanted to go to Cuda, and I was speaking into this like, all right, I'm gonna drop a project. I'm gonna give everybody 2 months to learn music, and then I'm gonna do a concert. So Ed hit me probably about 2 weeks after the
tweet,
the project dropped.
Oh, the project dropped.
He said, yo, I want to do your concert.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, all right. He said, where you want to do it at? I said,
Cuda.
Called me later. He called me later half hour and said, yo, you got Cuda. In March. I said, in March. So, exactly 2 months after what I said. So, he said, yeah, you got Cuda. March 18th. I said, I just spoke. I wanted to do a concert. Literally 2 months after it dropped.
There you go, kids. Speaking into existence, and it happens.
So, it came to, he booked it. He was like, all right, it's on you. I said, all right. So he said,
pass that rock,
yeah. He said, it's on you. And I'm like, all right. So we sat down. We went through some artists in the city. We I got Lucas Wolf. Who's they're performing. So they're another local band from Philadelphia.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And I got Noelle Scales. Noelle Scales is actually another writer I'm working on a project. I did the song called Darling Baby with her.
We're playing that.
Hey. So yeah, Noelle Scales, she's actually performing, but she's an amazing artist herself. She dropped an amazing project called Beautiful Bad. Y'all should definitely go listen to it. And lined up with them, and now we're gearing towards March 18th. Just all prepping.
So what makes this so special? You tweeted saying, I want Coda, I got something special.
Yeah, so special.
Is there this?
You don't have to give it all away.
Yeah, I'm like, one, it was.
This is you selling to the people that like, why should I buy the ticket?
One is it's my first project. A lot of people don't know this is my first body of work ever.
Okay.
So then, and the tickets are actually, I don't want to give a number, but you get them now because I think probably won't be there. But
they're generous. They're very generous.
They're very generous.
Okay.
Very generous. They're only $10. So,
what?
Yeah, only $10, but it's just gonna be a special night because one, I wanted to give everyone in Philadelphia a great night of Philly music.
Nice.
Because a lot of people in Philadelphia don't know the talent that we have,
Which is crazy.
it's wild. We have some amazing talent here as far as singers, rappers, musicians, everything, writers,
Saxophone player.
Saxophone player.
I wanted it to be a special night because one, we gonna pack the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
And two, is it gonna be a bunch of Philly artists that you probably never even heard before that you're gonna know by the end of this night.
Yeah, I think that's one of the best feelings is like when you go to a concert. You may be there for the headliner, you may not know who the opening act is, but you're like, yo. I remember that was like the first time I ever heard Sharon Jones and the Dat Kings at Roots Festival. It was the first one. Yeah, it was the first one. And it was right before they came on. I'm like, who's this band? Like, all right. And then,
I got my sit here.
yo, they started playing. I was like, this is the best band I've ever seen. And I've been a fan of ever since or whatever until she passed away. But like, I like that. I like when you bring in like those up and coming artists that are like hungry but like also good.
They're really good. Like no exaggeration. And I just wanted to give Philadelphia a night of Philly music.
Yeah.
That's all I've been pushing. Like, look, we have a dope night of Philly talent that y'all need to know. Like, it's more than just me out here because everyone just think, oh, Beano the only singer. Like, no, many of us out here.
Nah, there's a lot. And like just going back to the putting it out in the universe. It started off with a tweet, and then you got a show.
Right.
I think you should tweet. Mint condition. Right?
Yeah, we need to do a song.
Yeah, like I already. What do you think about this? That's all I'm saying.
So you're really like, what, 13 days away from this big show.
Woo!
Pressure's on.
It actually hit me this morning.
It did.
It's like, oh shit, it's March.
So talk to us a little bit about your preparation. Like,
preparation has been fairly easy because I
okay.
have a great support system around me with my band. We're all friends, so we can sit down and talk. Dilemma, he's very hands-on. He produced the whole record, so we're actually and my DJ Ricochet. We all sat down. We just got a rehearsal space one night just to sit down and talk and say the things we wanted and how we wanted this night to go and how we wanted to perform the songs. So that was the first check off the list. Was like, all right, what are we performing?
Right.
So I'm giving I'm performing the whole EP entirely.
Wow.
Every song. Because I don't want someone to feel like he's sliding, he didn't do my song. And there's only 8 of them, so I feel like I can
You do 8?
Yeah, I can do 8.
Solid 45.
The prep, that promotion. Shout out to everyone. The promotion has been so easy because of the support.
Yeah.
They've been posting my music every day. Like, I legit get 6 videos a day, every day. Since the project, every day of people riding their car, singing along to it, playing it on their radios, putting their friends on, tweeting it. That's been a form of promotion.
Yeah.
And they're like, I remember this one girl, she tweeted, and she like quoted the retweet. Girl, like, who's this Beano guy? Keep saying, everybody keeps talking about. Girls like, and then, I don't know the girl.
Play.
I searched my name. Girl, like, girl, he from Philly. He's saying you need to check him out.
I love it.
A couple weeks later, it was like, oh, he having a show too. One order tickets immediately.
Streets is talking.
That's all you need right there.
No dad, she wouldn't screenshot her tickets, added me. I was like, yo, this is really wild.
I'm about to bring my pops. Like, I'm being serious. He loves bands. He loves music.
I guarantee you every time.
Right.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So what we're gonna do right now is go to a quick break. We have coming up last time.
Yeah.
And then when we come back, I have some more questions for you just to get to know just you. I'm fine with that. All right? All right, everybody. It is Lauren Reed right here on What Ice Radio.
What Ice?
Yep, we got Beano French. I got my boy Jaden on here. And Swizzy's in the building, everybody. We will be right back. We're back, everybody. It's your girl Lauren Reed right here with Ice Radio with Beano French. And that was last time.
March 18th at Coda. Get your tickets.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
Do it now because it's about to sell out.
Yeah.
After this.
No exaggeration.
No, seriously, it's gonna sell out. Get now.
Take your girl. That's a little Sunday night.
Yeah, that little Sunday night thing, little joints eat real quick.
Wake up
No.
morning and get your Monday morning.
Yeah, I mean, it's a full circle around here.
No, I heard you was thinking something.
Ain't that Sunday night?
I heard
Ain't that the day of the night? Sunday night is the Sunday?
No, there's such thing as Sunday.
And my schedule's different from most people's.
all of your nights is Sandro nights. Okay, let's get it all the way down here.
Very funny.
All right, guys, we are back, and we just want you guys to make sure again that you go get your tickets right now. Actually, where can they get their tickets?
They can get their tickets on I think Coda Philly's website.
Okay.
It's CodaPhilly.com. or you can hit up my Instagram. The link is in my bio. My Instagram is Beano French, BeanoFrench. I have same in my Twitter bio, or if you DM me, I have physical tickets. I probably won't have physical tickets after like tomorrow. So
Okay.
Just hit the link.
go to the links. Do yourself a favor. And he's gonna perform the whole EP at a show March 18th at Coda. Make sure you get your tickets right now. Go to CodaPhilly.com and go on the link and get the tickets because they sell out. They sell it out.
Real talk, fellas. If you can't take your lady out for a $10 live performance of all this wonderful talent,
Like you're gonna get some yams. Like it's gonna happen.
You want to play Monday morning after the show.
Correct.
It's guaranteed. Just put up that dub.
Just do it. It's a pay week. You be alright.
And that was a big part of. I'm sorry, to cut you off. That was a big thing of me making the show $10. Just making it affordable for everyone to come. Like I had to make it $10.
Great marketing strategy.
Yeah, it was because more people will buy 2 tickets for $20 before they spend $40 for 2 tickets.
That's true.
So it's like, yo, just take the dub. You too.
Because it's like a perfect setup because you can still go out for dinner, you can still get drinks.
Drive in the city. Everything's bang, bang, bang.
Right there. Go and it's a great bistro right next door to Coda.
There you go.
It's amazing.
Everybody
It has one of the best salmon fettuccine.
Excuse me, I just had that last Wednesday.
See, you know.
You already know.
Lunch special. It was amazing.
See,
I was at a
what
conference.
is it, $9?
It was like $11. It's like $11.
Yeah.
It's a generous night out with your girl.
$5.
Or your guy, whatever you're into.
Whatever.
It is.
So whichever one of my shorties who's listening right now who gets it first.
Oh wow! Play.
Yeah, Paul.
None of them will pick up on this. I just told you I'm throwing everybody away.
Oh,
All right, no, seriously. All jokes aside, we had a wonderful time with you here tonight. We want you to definitely come back, especially when you are dropping new music, of course. But we are definitely going to be banging this whole EP out for everybody to hear on What Our Ice Radio. So make sure you guys are tuning in because if you did not know, you can listen to What Our Ice Radio 24 hours a day on the free TuneIn app.
Yeah.
That's what we don't do enough. We don't tell people enough. So go ahead and download the free TuneIn app.
Yeah, because people love free.
Download it free. You got 24 hours. There's other stations. Ours, we have other interviews that we've done. We have Drop. We have Mike Beano. And we have some really, really great guests that I think everybody will enjoy.
And then we have really good music in rotation in between those shows. Some just like an artist like Beano French. So make sure you guys are checking it out there.
And you dropped a couple of the names too that I'm gonna look up, and I appreciate that.
Definitely. Yeah. And one thing about me is I'm going to rep Philly forever. And if I know someone, any platform I can put their name, or when I know the music is good, I'm gonna say it.
So before we wrap up, I like to kind of, when I do my video stuff, I like to ask this question to whether they're Philly natives or just people that are in the city doing whatever they gotta do. But what is it about Philly, the city of Philadelphia, that makes it a very, great place to kind of come up, grow up in, or just kind of perform in? Like, why is it so special? Because we get a lot of artists that come like, there's really no crowd like it, there's no city like it. It's a little bit more real. Like, what is it?
Philly is hella culture and very tough. So
we are tough.
We are very tough, and we can see if you're not authentic here. So that is what makes us. That's what makes us Philly.
Yeah.
It's like ain't gonna be too. You're not gonna come up here and put on this act, and I can't feel it. Like you have good music, but if I'm not feeling, it's like some not resonating, some not there. But Philly's tough. So I think that's what makes it great. It makes you. It's like iron sharpening iron. It's like you gotta bring your A game. So when you know you rock Philly, you like I can kill any other city. Like I know I can kill any other city.
Like we talked about how you might perform in front of a group of 5 people, right? But it'll be the toughest 5 people. They're just like, boom, right.
You trash.
You can't sing.
Anyway,
just on their phone right in front of you.
Exactly, but in the same breath, you rock those 5 people in Philly. It's like, yo, I might have something.
The effect of that, like everybody's gonna be like, yo, you gotta go listen to Beano.
That is
why all the time.
That is why I feel so good about like this concert and this project, because the way the city has received it lets me know. Like I don't even say the city of Philadelphia accepts you and is like riding for you. Like, yo, you got something good.
You kind of remind me of, like, not to go off topic, but I remember seeing we interviewed Bach Nero a couple
Yeah,
years
Bach is
ago.
my guy.
And it was the first time I ever heard of the dude, and we saw him at the kickback. We did the kickback, like 2015 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And his performance was just so different from everybody else that night. You were just like, yo, he's different. Like,
I'm going to tour with Steve Aoki right now, just touring the world.
and that's crazy because you just kind of you see it. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like you have the same vibe. I can't wait to see your show, but like you kind of have the same vibe, but you have a totally different focus, and I feel like it's gonna be. I mean, you already have the chops to do it. It's the top 4. You know what I mean? That's crazy. But it's a special thing. It's a special thing to see, especially like, with Lauren and Hector, because we see a lot of artists, but it's like when someone's really about to do something really special.
I lock in because I love the city, and I give it the utmost praise. And my biggest thing is I just want to make the city of Philadelphia proud of me. Like, I'm a son of Philadelphia. Like, I want y'all to be proud of the product that I'm putting out, the fact that I rep y'all as hard as y'all rep me. I'm feeling better.
So I'm gonna ask anyway. You can say no. It's okay. So you want to sing for us?
No. That's different. I'll sing for you guys.
Oh, shit, I didn't even think of that.
Of course I was going to ask.
Damn, I'm ready.
Now, I'm telling you, cool, you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, bet.
You see whatever you want.
You can say whatever you want, whenever you ready.
That's what happened every Revolt TV. That was hilarious. They're like, so.
Wait, you been there?
You just stunting, low key stunting.
Get to that.
Yeah, what was that?
No. So yeah, I was up.
No,
that's the last time it happened. So I was I was up Revolt. So they do these meet and greets. But I think it's more so people that's on their radar or gain their attention through like social media and everything like that. So you go up there and you meet with I met with one of the head marketing people for Ciroc. So I met with like marketing people, marketing team, people that go out.
Do you think it was based off like the top 4?
I don't know, but it was actually based off of a girl named Karima. Shout out to Karima. She's from Philadelphia. Me and her met a couple weeks before Just Beano dropped. So she heard Monday morning. And darling, she's like, yo, I like the songs. Like, you're really great. I was like singing on Instagram. So she would always show me love. So when the project dropped, like a week after, she's like, yo, this is amazing. I can't turn it off. And I've been playing it for everyone in the office. So a couple more weeks back, she said, yo, this is too good. I'm setting up a meet and greet with all the other people. So in order to get the meet and greet, they played for a couple people.
Got it.
So they brought me up and listened to the music, and I'm not stunning again.
Yeah.
They said that was the best meet and greet they ever had.
Wow.
Nice.
And it wasn't just.
No, it's okay. You can stun.
No, I'm okay. I'm still learning. I'm still learning because that's not my personality. I'm a very humble individual because I know all of this can be going on.
Right.
So you gotta enjoy it and
He
know.
likes you for that.
Yeah.
You gotta know that it can be going tomorrow, but enjoy it, but don't try to be. I don't know the word I'm looking for. It's just don't be an ass about it.
Yeah.
Have your moments.
You got
where
your moments,
feel good about it.
This is like the best meet and greet we've ever had. I was like, yo, this is amazing because they said originally their meet and greets go for about a half hour.
Mm-hmm.
They kept it for 2.5 hours.
Whoa.
They kept me, my manager, my homie Mouse, my photographer Angela. We were all up there. They said it was good to see everyone that were like behind the project and was pushing it and the support. They said that's what kept them there. Not only the music, but the support and getting to know them. Like, yo, you're a very cool person. I was like, yo, I thank you because all I'm doing is giving you myself. I'm not putting on the side. I'm not gonna be
your self works.
I'm not gonna be very too cool. Like,
Yeah.
All right, one last question before you sing for us. The photo on your album cover. How else did you get up there?
I climbed up there. That's my block. That's
your block.
The block I grew up on. 46th and Market. West Philly kid. 46th and Market is my aunt's block. I actually grew up there. That's where I spent like the majority of my childhood. And 58th on my work, which is the track list, is another. Those are the two neighborhoods that grown me, made me Beano, and Just Beano.
There you have it, everybody. So Just Beano is about to sing for us.
We haven't had this in a while.
We haven't. We have not.
Is it like a song y'all want to sing?
What? No, we want you to do whatever your heart desires.
Oh, man.
You can sing it as a commercial.
I'm gonna sing a song from one of my favorite artists. A lot of people, he doesn't get his just due, in my opinion, which is Mario. Mario is one of my biggest inspirations, one of the most amazing vocalists I've ever heard.
There you go.
So, girl, I tried to give you everything. Can't believe the way you repaid me. Girl, I had it all, but I guess my own I'm good enough for you, baby. I'm accepted and I ain't gon' trip, girl, I'm moving on. Sometimes I can't help but think that another man's gonna get the one I made for me, yeah.
Hey!
You about to get me laid on that night. March 18th about to be lit.
Really? That's what you gonna say right now? I can't.
Look, baby, I got these tickets to the Summer. You're about to see one of the
For the
first
side
performances.
room, you just $11 concert. She's like, oh my God, this is so nice.
I never thought that. Yo,
Very
honestly,
nice.
man, you got the pipes, dog.
You
Very talented, man. I'm excited to see where you go, man.
Thank you, man.
We are excited for March 18th. Remember, everybody, go right now to Beano's Instagram page, and the link is in his bio, or you can go to Coda Philly and buy your tickets. March 18th. We got
Sunday.
Beano. He got a lot of nice people featuring with him as well.
Can you go down the bill one more time?
Yeah.
The bill will be me. I will be headlining. I'll have Noelle Scales. She's one of the other performers, and the group that goes by the name of Lucas Wolf. And DJ Ricochet gonna have his dancing on that.
Okay.
He's doing his own set too.
I'm excited to see the bands, man. I love live music bands, man.
Yeah, they're special.
Really good.
Cannot wait.
Philly musicians are, I say it again,
I think they're the best.
Philly musicians are the best in the world.
Like we have this conversation all the time. Like if you look at all the top artists in the world that are touring with bands,
They have somebody from Philly.
three of them,
Take the words out. Exactly.
or they might be the music director of that tour.
I feel like the Tennessee kids are all from Philly.
Yeah, a lot of
We're
them.
from
The
Jay.
dude, the bass,
The drummer.
Yeah, the drummer.
The bass drummer. I hate to give him back to. He's actually from Jersey, Adam Blackstone.
Okay. Yeah, right. Blackstone, right.
Blackstone. He reps Philly,
Right.
Yeah.
He's from Jersey.
But a lot of those cats work with
because the
the
Dilemma
roots
will
and
kill me. He'd be like, well, Lil Mo. Him and Dilemma are very cool.
Okay.
Like they grew up together.
You know, it's funny you say that because we had that one girl. She performed at our mixer. She's from Willingboro.
Ooh, don't do that to me right now.
I can't
remember.
Is it Son?
No.
Danae? No, her name wasn't Danae. Her name was
Judea.
Judea.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And she killed it at our Ice Weekend.
They have it is like a little. They have a little.
They got a little thing, dude.
They have a little. They always had. They always had because like City High and all of them.
Yeah. Well, bro.
That's funny, man. That's funny. There's a lot of churches. I think that has to do with it.
A whole lot.
There's a lot. Well, man, it's like I said, we're excited for it. We're very happy for you, man.
We will be in the building for sure to definitely come out and support. And everybody that's listening right now, make sure you guys support too.
Yes.
Don't forget to.
They can download the EP, right?
Yeah, download the EP. The EP is literally everywhere.
There you go.
Shout out to my manager for making that happen. It's legit on Google Play, Amazon Music, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Pandora, everything.
Yeah.
Cool. Love it. Alright guys, we are out of here.
Yeah.
Again, it's the Lauren Reed Live Show right here on What Ice Radio. We will be back next Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys are downloading that free TuneIn app so you can listen to the show. Also, make sure you guys are following us on all social media outlets. That's pretty much everywhere: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. If it's there, we're pretty much there.
And download the free TuneIn app.
Yep, download the free TuneIn app, everybody. All right, guys, so you already know what it is. Not all superheroes wear capes. Sometimes they wear headphones. Good night, everybody.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Cool, blood.